this is hard for me to talk about and bring up, and just, yeah, I'm worried about what you guys are going to say, and I shouldn't, because this is my journey, and I just hate the mean comments. And that's kind of why I stopped doing these for a couple months, because I was worried about the comments. But I need to like not think about them and just tell you basically how much I've paid off, or how little I've paid off. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Erin, and I share videos regarding my budget, my debt-free journey, and today is my 1-year anniversary debt-free journey video. And I was struggling to even get up and get dressed because I have not been feeling good. I got tested for the virus on Saturday, and I will find out if I have it on Thursday. If I have it, it is a very, very mild case, and I am very thankful and grateful that it is a mild case if I have it. If I don't have it, then something else is going on, and that is something for a doctor to figure out later on when all this stuff goes away. But at this point, I'm hoping that I actually have it, so that I don't have to worry about it again, hopefully. But I managed to actually put makeup on and get dressed, something that I haven't done in quite a few days. And today I'm going to share with you basically how much money I have paid off in the last year. And I hope you bear with me, because I'm also going to talk about things that I am happy about, and things that did not go right, and things that I regret, wish I would have done differently, or things that basically I am going to change in the future. So thank you for following along in this journey. If you have been for the past year, I appreciate all the comments that I get. So basically, let's just go right into how much I have paid off in the last year during this debt-free journey. Okay, so I have the numbers here in front of me. So my total debt, like I said, was $184,292. My current debt is $175,494.28. So I should have calculated this before. I've paid off, in 1 year, I've paid off $8,798, and that is, yeah, not the best. For the last 6 months, I haven't done much towards getting out of debt, and that is obviously 100% my fault, and things that are going on in my life regarding bad decisions and moving, and now the whole coronavirus COVID thing going on. I don't really have excuses, and I don't want to give excuses. I'm just telling you that's exactly what my debt is looking like right now, and I haven't made any debt payments, like snowball payments, in a while, because again, I moved, I had to save up money for that. And now with everything going on with COVID, I'm terrified of not having anything in my savings in case something were to happen. Yes, I work in healthcare, but I could still get laid off. That's a real possibility, and if that happens, I basically will be screwed, and I don't know what I would do. So I'm holding off paying any snowball payments. For my last video, I was talking about my student loans. Those actually automatically went into deferment, which I didn't know was going to happen, but they automatically just kind of went in, so I don't have to make any decisions about that. So what I'm gonna do, and my plan is that I'm gonna basically be putting all of my student loan money that I would be paying for my student loans, so $600 a month, I'm going to be putting that plus whatever extra I make every month that doesn't go to necessities and bills. I'm going to be putting that into a savings account. when all of this blows over and I'm 100% sure that I still am going to have a job and everything kind of goes back to normal, I'm going to put everything that I had saved from all of that towards my debt. So let's go over basically all my debt and where it's coming from, and you'll see basically what, you know, is going to happen. So I owe a student loan, a massive student loan, which is going to be paid last. I owe on that $157,808.27. I owe $9,809 on my car. I have 2 credit cards, one for $4,507 and the other for $3,369. I plan on attacking those credit cards first. I did use them a lot recently, which was one of my regrets. I put a few things that I felt I needed on them, and that brought my credit card balance back up to what it is now. And you know, I thought I learned from the mistakes, but I didn't. So I am probably going to cut up my cards, or at least one of the cards, once they're paid off. Or I should probably do that now. I'm gonna decide that soon, but basically the 2 credit cards are what I'm gonna attack first. I did have a medical bill for, I don't even know what it was back a year ago, but it is completely paid off now. I was making minimum payments for that because it was 0% interest. That is officially done. So those 2 credit cards equaling almost like $9,000, those are gonna be basically what I put my attention towards, and then that $9,000 towards my car. It is what, April? I'm hoping and praying and going to work my butt off to have my credit cards and my car paid off by the end of the year. I think that that can happen if I really work towards it. Yeah, I think that it's possible. I know that I'm gonna have to really, really do what I can. You know, whether it's working extra or picking up a extra side gig, I don't really know, but that is my goal. I am gonna make a separate video on what I am thinking about as far as my debt after I pay those 3 bills off, and then I only have my student loans left. I kind of want your opinion on that, because in the last year, I don't know if my goals have changed, or my priorities have changed, but I'm definitely thinking about other things besides just paying off my debt, and I kind of just want opinions. And so yeah, that's going to be in a future video. I'll talk more about that later. So basically, I am happy that I continued, or at least got down almost $10,000 of debt in the last year. I don't think that I have ever paid that much money towards debt in other years. So yes, it is small, but I mean, I have to look at the small progress in what I'm doing. If I just sit here and think about all the things that I didn't do right, then I'm gonna get too discouraged and just give up, and that's obviously not something that I want to do. I want to be credit card debt free, and I want to have my car paid off like ASAP, and obviously my student loans. But again, I talked about this in another video, that is such a huge amount to even like process. I was going through crunching numbers today, and just say I want to have my student loans paid off in 4 years once I finally start like attacking my student loans after everything else is paid off. I mean, it's gonna take like $3,500 a month for 4 years for that to happen, and that kind of I don't even know, like that kind of money just, it freaks me out. So I can't really think about that right now. I need to think about the small goals and what I can do now to then think about this, the big whopper of the amount of debt that I have. So I am very happy, even though it was a smaller amount and not ideal. I am happy with the $9,000 and some dollars that I paid off. Do I wish it was bigger? Of course. Do I wish I would have paid off both of those credit cards? Of course. But I did move. I did other good things. I got rid of my storage unit in this past year. I know I have gotten tons of comments regarding that storage unit, how I don't need it and blah, blah, blah. It's gone. It's closed. I moved everything out of it and I don't have that extra payment anymore. What else? I moved. I was paying like $1,700 a month just for rent and parking and all that, and that wasn't on top. That was also didn't include gas or electric. So I am now in a $1,300 place and I am not paying any utilities, so that is also a positive. I am doing my best to cut down on things. Yeah, I'm just doing my best to cut down on other things. Yes, I do have some subscriptions that I didn't have before that I added back in, which I will be kind of reevaluating. But those are, I think, still good things. I have to think about the positive. And then let's just go into the kind of negative things. Oh, and then I guess another positive thing, maybe not necessarily related to debt, but I have a significant other now and he's definitely super supportive in everything that I've been doing and encouraging me, and yeah, I'm happy about that. So that's also a pretty good update that I guess I wanted to share. So all right, let's talk about the negative. So the biggest negative is definitely the added expenses on my credit card, which I should have budgeted in more and I didn't. But here are some of the purchases that I did make that I probably, not necessarily all put on credit card, but I didn't necessarily budget correctly for them. If you guys know, I don't even know how long ago it was, maybe more than 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I bought a mattress, and I have 2 foster cats. One of them has some issues with the bathroom, and because I was living in a studio and I was unable to keep her out of my bedroom area, she urinated on my mattress. And I was not expecting that because I haven't had cats in years, and I just never thought that that would happen. And so that mattress was disgusting and ruined. I could not get the smell out. So when I moved here, I did not take that mattress and I had to go and get a new mattress, which cost around $250. So that was an added expense. I bought so when I came to look at my new apartment, I didn't realize that there were absolutely no outlets on the counters. And I have a lot of appliances that need obviously electric, and so I had to buy a big kind of like table to actually put all of my appliances on. And so that cost me a little bit. I got that on Amazon. For my birthday, I ended up finally getting a tattoo that I really wanted. I've actually been thinking about this tattoo for over 5 years, and I decided that it's my birthday, and it was also my 7-year vegan anniversary, so I went ahead and got this tattoo. It says Ahimsa. It has a bird cage with some birds flying out. So that cost me a couple $100. I don't regret it. I mean, yes, that could have went to debt, that could have went to a credit card with interest. I completely agree, and I'm sure I'm gonna get hate comments for it, but that it is what it is. I am not I'm not sad that I got it. I'm not happy that I got it. I don't regret it. And then the other big thing that I'm sure I'm gonna get hate for is, I know I was talking a lot about things that I don't own, things that, I think it was in the things I don't own video. But when I moved here, I ended up getting a TV, and I dropped my computer, so I have a huge crack in my computer now, or a huge line. It's still functioning, but all of my entertainment was pretty much on that computer. And when I moved here, I said, screw it. Again, I don't know. Maybe it was a moment of weakness, but I went ahead and I bought a TV and a sound kind of system. Now that is something that I haven't done. I haven't splurged like that on myself in years. Was it 100% necessary? Of course not. Was it a necessity? Of course not. But it's something that I've been thinking about for months, and I decided to get it, and I'm happy with it, and I don't regret it. Again, is that something that I'm going to be doing a lot of? No, not at all. But it is what it is, and yeah, I don't regret it. And I guess the only other thing that I can think of that was not even big that I did, that I probably didn't have to do, was I went on a mini trip by myself. I took a trip to Vermont for the fall to see the leaves. I did like a leaf peeping trip, and it was a long weekend trip. I budgeted that like crazy. I stayed in hostels, mostly Airbnb, so it really didn't add to like that much money, but you know, I had to throw it in there to say that that is another thing that I ended up, I guess, spending my money on that didn't go necessarily, that didn't obviously go to debt. So again, most of those things I don't regret, but I thought that I would share with you that this is what I've been doing in the last year. I've been really trying to cut down on my grocery bill and expenses like that, and I'm going to continue to try and not spend that much on groceries. That's like my biggest, I guess, downfall, or not downfall, but that's my biggest hurdle with the whole debt journey thing. So all in all, I've only paid off a little less than $10,000 in a year. Not ideal, but I'm gonna try and stay positive and map out how I can get this debt down once this whole coronavirus thing kind of blows over, and I can feel safe enough to use my money to go towards that those credit card payments and my car. There's a few things that are coming up that aren't going to be able to go towards debt, like registration, new license, car inspection. Oh, that was the other thing. I had to get 2 new tires recently. My tire on the left side, my left driver's side tire blew, and they were basically 2 ball tires that I was driving on in the front, so I got 2 new tires, and that was kind of a necessity because I don't want to have an accident. And that shaking feeling that I was having with my car, that I was concerned that it was going to be like $1,000, it actually went away when the tires got replaced. So fingers crossed that that inspection will pass. I might need brakes. That's the only thing that but I'm hoping that it still won't be nearly as much as I was dreading. So those are a couple things that I'm looking forward to as far as money that isn't going to go specifically towards debt. But everything else, I think that with the student loans being deferred until my next payment isn't until October, that's a decent amount of money. So I'm paying almost $600 a month. That's $3,600 just alone that I can put towards that one credit card. And then if I can make $1,000 to if I can make a $1,500 payment towards those credit cards a month, then I think that logistically I can definitely make my car and my 2 credit cards go away by December, because that would be that is $17,685 done by December. So that is my goal. My goal is to have my car and my 2 credit cards paid off by December. So that is $17,685. I think that if I put all of my energy towards doing that, I think that that is 100% possible. And I hope that you guys follow along and encourage me and hold me accountable for doing that. So thank you basically so much for this lighting. Thank you so much for basically following along this year. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate the comments, most of them, if they're constructive criticism and not just hateful. And I really hope that you can leave me some comments of encouragement down below and some likes on this video if you want to see how I do going forward and kind of my goal after I pay off this $17,000, or me talking about like the possibility of what to do after. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I will also be showing more grocery hauls and how I'm keeping my budget low that way. And again, I will continue to upload monthly updates and let you guys know how I'm doing. And yeah, so go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button down below. And again, I would love to hear your comments. I hope that all of you are staying safe and healthy during this. I'm hoping it's going to be over soon. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.